we're gonna make some Nutella and banana stuffed French toast on the Blackstone griddle. We're gonna start with some basic white bread. I'm gonna use some Nutella and just spread that along both sides of the bread. Then, of course, we need a banana. And I'm just gonna cut little slices off this banana, and I'm gonna spread that all over one side of my bread. Once we have all the banana slices on there, we're just gonna close our sandwich here, and then I'm going to just set these to the side on a wire rack while I make the rest. Now we need to make our egg dip for our French toast. So I'm going to put 3 eggs in the bottom of a large bowl. Then once I have these mixed together nicely with a whisk, I'm going to take some half and half. You could of course use heavy cream, or if you don't have either of these, you could just use milk, but I like to use half and half. And I'm going to try to put about an equal amount of half and half for the amount of eggs that I have in there. I'm going to pour that straight into the egg mixture. To that, I'm going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm not measuring exact measurements here. I'm just eyeballing this. And then I'm going to get some ground cinnamon, add about a teaspoon, maybe a little more of ground cinnamon. You can, of course, add more or less depending on how you like it. Then I'm going to give that a good mixing with my whisk. Then I'm going to take my Nutella and banana sandwiches that I've made over here, and I'm just going to set that right down into that mixture. And I'm going to leave it for just a second to kind of let that bottom piece of bread really soak up that mixture. Then I'm going to give it a good flip and make sure I get the other side just as well. And then once it's fully saturated, I'm going to set that right back on my wire rack and kind of let it drain a little bit so that it's not super wet. While that's draining, I'll go ahead and get my other sandwiches done. Now to cook these, I've got my griddle preheated on low heat. I don't want them to cook super fast because I want to monitor how brown they get. And then I'm just going to use a stick of butter. I'm going to spread enough butter for 1 piece of French toast. And I'm going to just do these one at a time, adding them to the griddle. Add a little bit of butter, add a sandwich. Add a little bit of butter, add a sandwich. I see that they've started to brown to the point that I like it. I'm going to give them a good flip. And then once they're ready, I'll go ahead and pull those off and set them right back on that wire rack. Then for serving, I'm going to cut each one of these in half so that we have 2 triangular pieces of French toast. I'm going to sprinkle them with some powdered sugar on top, and then of course add some pure maple syrup right on top of that. You guys, these are so good. I hope you give them a try. Let me know in the comments, what else should I stuff my French toast with? Until next time, thanks for watching.